Do you want to make a Roblox simple walk cycle in Roblox Studio? Well, in today's video, I'm going to basically show you the step-by-step on how you can make yourself a walk cycle in Roblox Studio. So let's begin. Now, before we do begin, I just want to let you know, guys, that there will be some plugins that you need to download. I'll put the links down below in the description, so don't you even worry. I'll put the free version and I'll also put the pro version, which is used by basically most of the animators that basically use Moon Animator. But yeah, as always, let's begin with this video. Let's go. Alright guys, so before you do anything, you want to click on one of the links down below in the description, and as you can see, it should locate you to this page which shows Moon Animator Lite. So this is the Moon Animator that we're going to be using in today's video. But if you're a rich guy, you can go ahead and use the Moon Animator 2 plugin, which is the official plugin for what is the official Moon Animator plugin. So yeah, this was created by the actual animator himself, X6. So, but I don't have 30 bucks, so I'm gonna be using this one, which is also a very good plugin to use for animations because it's literally Moon Animator, but free. But yeah, what you guys gonna do now is you're gonna hop onto Roblox Studio, click on it, and head over to Roblox Studio. Then what you guys gonna do is go to New Experience right here and click on it, and boom, just like that, it should locate you to the base plate. Alright, sweet. Now we're in my base plate, so now we can head off and start beginning to animate. So what you guys gonna do is click on the plugins tab right here, and as you can see, I know I have a bunch of plugins. I use these for reasons, but yeah, as you can see, these are the three plugins that we're gonna be using: Moon Animator, Character Inserter, and Easy Weld. Also we are not gonna be using Easy Weld. We're not gonna be using Easy Weld because this is used to like basically attach parts into other parts. That's not what we're using. We're using the Character Inserter and the Moon Animator. All right, so what we're gonna do is head over to Character Inserter and click on it, and as you can see, it should come up with the pop-up where basically it shows account, faces, and presets. Faces is basically your faces that you use for your animations. Like as you can see, it shows a bunch of faces. Account is literally just your account, and presets is just presets. So we're gonna use the presets, and we're gonna head over and click on the R6 one, and we're gonna close out of there, and we can drag him down over here just like that. Now what we're gonna do is click on Moon Animator, and as you can see, it comes up with this pop-up which show my god, I can't speak, which basically says Moon Animator supported by Voldex, and it shows file edit. Yeah, just a bunch of random things. I'm going to explain what these two mean. So rig animations is your Moon animation. So basically the animation that you made on the rig will appear right here if you saved it. For the Moon 2 files, it basically it's basically files that you can save, and then you can use them for other animations. It's just like that. Clone template file just basically clones the file. Well, we don't have any file, so we're gonna click on new rig animation, and here we go. Now we're here, and we can kind of mess around with this. Now you can take a few minutes and you can kind of mess around with it just so you can get used to the controls, but I'm gonna explain the controls that we're gonna be using. First, we're gonna be using the Control C and the Control V, which is copy and paste. Then we're gonna be using B, which if we click B, it applies onion skin. We're gonna do Control R, which mirrors it, and M, which basically splits it. And those are the controls that you need to make a very realistic animation. So you can now pop this video and you can actually make yourself an animation. I'm joking. I'm actually going to show you how to do it. So the first step on doing this, you're going to click on the torso, and you're going to move the torso down like so. Not too down. Kind of want to make him slanted like this. And then for the other parts, you're going to basically just do like how a walk animation looks. So you can move this arm back. You're going to move this arm up. And then you're going to move this leg. And you're going to move this leg. And your pose is completed, basically. Except now we're going to move the head a little bit. And basically your pose is now completed. If you want to give it a realistic kind of look to it, I'll show you how to do that because you clicked on this video and you want to know how to make a simple realistic walking animation, a walk cycle. I will show you that. So for the backwards leg or the frontwards leg, you can go ahead and kind of twist it a little bit, like so it's kind of like catching off the thing, but it's not really. And then for the backwards leg, you can go ahead and like kind of move it upwards as well, the same thing that you did with that leg. And you can go ahead and move these arms maybe like in, not too much, and then out, and just like that. I made some sort of like kind of realistic pose. Like I tried making one, so this is what you want to do. Now you're gonna select all the keyframes and you're gonna click Control C, head over to 60. If you want to make it easier because the bar is a little bit uncomfortable, you can use the scroll wheel, and then you can just scroll wheel to the maximum, and you can just look for keyframe 60. Not too much though, you don't want to scroll wheel too much. Scroll wheel about there, maybe that work. Then control V, and then what you want to do is head over to 30, and then control R, and then control V again. So basically it gives you this little thing right here, and then click on this button right here, which loops it, and this is your beginning point. This is how it's supposed to look like. It looks pretty good, looks pretty realistic, but we're gonna make it even more realistic because now we're gonna add effect, which is basically on the backwards leg mostly, not the forwards leg. You can use it on the forwards leg if you want. I'm not gonna use it on the forwards leg because I don't really like doing it on the forwards leg. I like mostly just using that drag effect, because if you walk, your leg is moving towards you, and then basically it's going back down. So you basically go on, and then you're repeating that. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna click on B and go to 15. This is painted. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna copy the animate. Oh my god, why did I do that? Oh, what the hell? Bunch of things to just open. Once you now copied it, you're gonna go ahead and click R, and you're gonna move the leg up and then out just by a little, not too much, and that is you done with the leg. So now you can head over to number 7, and you can add the bobbin effect, which is the 3rd step. So to add bobbin effect, what you're gonna do is move the guy a little bit down, move him down like so. Then for the other one, you're gonna move him, well, going to number 22, and then you can move him up, and then you're gonna move him up like that. And that basically adds a nice little camera bobbin effect that you want. As you can see, you should now have this little nice camera bobbin effect that you can use. That is it. That is it for the effect. And now it is time for you to repeat it and put it onto this side. So what you're going to do is you're going to highlight all this, and then control R, which basically puts that thing up. And then basically you're going to copy that. You're going to go ahead and paste that at number 37. And you're going to go ahead and click M on that one. And you're going to go ahead and click M. And now once you're done, it should look something like this. You should now see that you made a nice simple walk animation in Roblox Studio. So honestly, it's not the best. It could have been better, but honestly, it is the basic point. And plus, this video is literally talking about how to make a simple walk cycle. Nothing too advanced, nothing too crazy. And once you're now done with your walk cycle, you can go ahead and click File and Save As. And then I'm going to name it whatever you want, because I'm going to name it Subscribe. Because that's what you should guys do. You should go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I'm on the road to hit 50 subscribers by the end of the month. That sounds like a crazy goal. But I'm on a goal to hit 50 subscribers. So if you're willing to help, please subscribe, hit that bell, and also like the video if you want to see more content. As always, once you guys done that, you can click OK, and you can close the Moon Animator. And if you go on to your Explorer and Properties, well, if you go on to Explorer, it should be saved right here, like so. And as you can see, it's called Subscribe. And that is basically it for today's tutorial, and I hope you did enjoy this video. So goodbye.